Jansen Harris here with Sean Fowler. This segment is presented by the UK Falcons and also the Level 1 Game Room. That's where we're at today. The Detroit Lions 2-3. They're traveling to Atlanta to play the 1-5 Falcons. Falcons are coming off their first victory of the season over the Vikings, putting up 40 points, getting 3 turnovers. Raheem Morris 1-0 as the interim head coach for the Falcons. Sean, do they keep the momentum up and win their second straight?
I think they can. It seemed, for me, the thing I like most about the Falcons last week is they finished the game. Defensively, they usually start off fast, Ray Jared. The first couple quarters, the Falcons, even defensively, they do okay. Bend but don't break. Usually the second half, everything just breaks, including the offense. So last week against the Minnesota Vikings, we put up a close game against the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
The week before Sunday night. They just came out the gate, on fire offensively. They made the plays as well, and on defense, they were on Kirk Cousins' neck. They got some turnovers, which we don't see a lot from the Falcons. They got some sacks on them, and they just continue to they continue to score, with that great offense that they have. So I think this week against the Detroit Lions, I'll give them credit as well. The first week against the Chicago Bears, they were only one play. The DeAndre Swift dropped from being 3-2. So the Lions are a respectable team. Matthew Stafford is a pretty good quarterback as well.
A little bit of a high snap.
8 touchdowns this year.
Ryan, is he going to run?
Guys, I think 17.
No, he's going to try to dump it over the top. He's got Julio Jones. And Julio Jones all the way in for the Atlanta touchdown. Matt Ryan pulling a little rabbit out of his hat. Atlanta not only converts on 40 yards for the touchdown.
You think he's blocking you, so your quarterback can maybe try and get the first down, and you give up a 40-plus touchdown.
Run the football. He's from Georgia, so we're going to get that Georgia versus Georgia matchup with Todd Gurley. Can't wait to see it. We can't forget about Adrian Peterson. Peterson still run the ball strong. I love to see that. I think Detroit gets this victory. This is going to be a statement for them. Remember, Matthew Stafford. Let's not pretend like he wasn't the 4th quarterback in NFL history to throw for 5,000 passing yards. His 3rd season, 40 touchdowns. Okay, it was a long time ago, but still, Lions fans, you know how they feel, Sean? I know you did a little time thing. You know how they feel? They feel like, you know what? He's underrated, nationally doesn't get respect, and that's how we feel here in Atlanta. And I think Matthew Stafford is going to be the better bat than Matt Ryan. I think Matt Ryan has a pretty good game against Detroit, but the Falcons' defense is awful. Yes, they got the 3 turnovers last week in the first half over Kirk Cousins, but I don't think it happens against Matthew Stafford. He's going to find Galloway. He's going to get Swift involved in the running game and also the screen game. He's going to get Danny Amendola involved as well too. I'm picking Detroit to get to 500 and continue their push to try to catch Green Bay. I think Detroit is that team. People are sleeping on them, and they're sleeping on Matthew Stafford.
Because of the crazy, tumultuous season that the Falcons have had, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions win as well. But I think the Falcons, again, I think it might have some momentum coming from the Minnesota game. The offense really hasn't been the problem. So Todd Gurley has continued to be rolling each and every week. He's starting like more like Gurley instead of Todd Gurley. He doesn't like he has, the injuries plaguing him anymore. So he's more looking like that Gurley guy from Georgia when he first got here. So I think Gurley should have a decent game. I'm going with Matt Ryan as far as we're going to do the Matt versus Matt comparison. We have Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, Hayden Hurst, who saw him explode once again last week against the Minnesota Vikings. Also, Russell Gage as well. So I just think the Falcons, the plethora of weapons that they have, if they continue to put their foot on the neck and end the game or play, the same intensity that they start from the first quarter, which they always have a fast start, I think they might beat Detroit at least by 3-7. So I got the Falcons this game.
And let me add this, Sean. My thing about the Falcons is this. Are they going to get a pass rush this week? Because if they don't get a pass rush, Sean, it's going to be a long day. I'm telling you, Stafford could go for 350 to 400 passing yards if the Falcons do not get a pass rush. I'm telling you, the secondary is that bad. Isaiah Oliver, and like him. I like the guy from Colorado, 2nd-round pick, 2018. I'm not hating on the guy. I'm just saying he's been awful. AJ Terrell, yes, she got the pick, but young guy, we don't know yet. So I think this secondary is going to get exposed because the Detroit offensive line, they'll be better than the Falcons defensive line. I think that's all I have to say on that.
Definitely. And I'll just end off with this, Jess. You're right about that because the Falcons, it's like, again, the first few weeks that they played, even against Russell Wilson in Seattle Seahawks, first game of the year, they got like 2-3 sacks in the first half. But then what happens? Eventually, they get tired down. Same thing happened to Dak Prescott. Got to him quick. And then what happened? They can't get to him. So what happened with Kirk Cousins is they continue to have that pressure. Again, it's one game. You might be right, Jansen. Yeah, but that is big on getting pressure on the quarterback and also getting turnovers. Because even if you're getting pressure but not necessarily sacking them, You saw what they did to Aaron Rodgers. He didn't necessarily get hit after he threw those 2 pick sixes against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but it can rattle him. So that is a big thing. I think the Falcons have to force at least a turnover to win this game. So.
All right, we'll see if the Falcons can win their second straight game or if Detroit gets back to 500. I'm Jason Harris. He was Sean Fowler. This segment, again, is presented by the UK Falcons and Level 1 Game Room. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Is Sean right or is Jansen right? Let us know what you guys think. Be transparent with us. We'll hit you back up. Hit us up on Facebook as well, too.